Que lo que hay, mi gente? Welcome back to Two Drinks and a Ting. I'm your thing, Nathalia.
And I'm Eric.
So before we continue, what is a ting without her two drinks? I have to you this beautiful blackberry hibiscus Bellini. Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch.
Ooh.
With Eddie's hard lemonade.
Let me just refreshen.
Clink, clink. So as you guys can tell for the visual viewers, Eric is decked out. Tell the audience why you're decked out.
So this is what I wore to go see Beyonce for her Renaissance tour in Tampa.
Ooh.
I know. It was the best moment of my life. I got this shirt from Amazon. I had these like faux leather pants that I showed you.
I'll post a picture over here what my whole boy looked like.
My entire outfit. And then can't see it on camera, but I have like glitter eyeliner on. No, because you gotta have it. And then I don't have it on here now, but I did also have like a glitter shimmer right here on my chest. And then I had like the silver jewelry, like this necklace, and then I have some rings. And then I have highlight of my outfit, which I got a lot of compliments of the night of. It's from this company called Facelace, and you probably know, you've seen their products before. Gaga used them during her halftime performance for Super Bowl. She used that, and then also it's also used in Euphoria.
Ooh, we love Euphoria.
Now, you're like, once I say it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I remember that.
Is it for Jules when she's putting on the stars, or the girls putting the stars on Jules' eyeballs?
No, but I'm pretty sure that's also their products too. But I'm specifically the product like that we all, when we saw this episode, we're like, ooh, that's a nice little eye thing she got going on there. Is when Zendaya's character Rue and Jules is like with Nate Jacobs, and then like they set him on fire, and then like they're shooting him, and then like Jules is like, you fucking pussy. And then she had like little spike things around her eyes.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same company that made this.
Ooh.
But yeah, and like it's a 3D effect. Like when I took pictures and sent them to like my friends on Snapchat and Instagram, they thought like it was a Snapchat filter, but no, it's actually here. It's a 3D effect. Like when I blink, it kind of like moves a little bit. I love it. I love my look. Bitch. It was hot. Like me and Josh, we got there like super early. The gates didn't open for like floors until like 5:45, and all the other gates open like for like the seats and stuff opened at 6. We got there at 4:30, and we were just like walking around. We went to this one spot that we thought like we were supposed to be there, and then we're like, oh, where'd this floor go? And then they're like, oh, you're in the like west side of the stadium. And it's like, so we got to go like that way. And she's like,
Jesus
around
Christ.
And it took like 10 minutes to walk in the hot sun, leather pants. So like that heat was
that kookaroo was cooked.
It was cooking, girl. It was cooking. My only complaint was like Tampa and like these venues just need to do better about these fans waiting outside, because like there was nowhere for people to stand in shade. And then especially in Florida, like that week, it was like every single day there was like a heat advisory.
I feel like for states that are hotter like that, like California, Florida, it should be against the law to have a concert outdoors in the summertime. It should, because that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it was like...
Especially like this is hurricane season. It could be canceled anytime because it's raining or the threat of rain. Like granted, we get lucky. Us Floridians know that just because it looks like it's horrible or the tornado cat one's about to come through, it's gonna be done in like 10 minutes. It doesn't fly for production, but go on.
And then like when we were waiting outside, it was like me and Josh, all we had was like these little electric fans. But like again, like standing in the sun and like just having that, it's like we're still in the sun, so we're
ain't
still
shit
hot.
happening to you.
Right. I was getting irritated, not by like anything that anybody was doing. It was just like you're in the hot sun, and it was just like waiting and then there was moments where it's like, are they about to let us in? No.
They have a vendor open for you to like buy water from or anything like that?
Yeah, it was trash.
That's ass. I've never been to the Tampa Stadium or whatever it's called. Did they have fans for like when you're actually indoors and you're sitting down?
No. So I will say that like they finally let us in. First thing that we did, we walked in. There's like little stands of like them selling water, drinks, and whatever, Powerade. Me and Josh, we went to it. we got Powerade, and that brought us back to life.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like, it brought us back to life. And then, like, once we started walking to, like, the actual floor area, they had, like, a big fan there blowing. And, of course, like, there was people, like, standing in front of it, like, just going with the flow of it. Because, bitch, it's hot.
Yeah.
But I would say, like, the moment that, like, got to, like, the floor, it was no longer hot. Where the fuck did the sun go? Where did the heat go?
Did the shade, was it like a dome effect where, like,
Nope.
It was the shading?
Oh, no. There's, like, it's just open. Like, you literally look up and it's like, yep, that's the sky and that's clouds.
Damn.
Yeah. And then they were supposed to say, they did warn us that, like, it might rain. And in case it does rain, then they're going to have to, like, evacuate us because it's supposed to be, like, a bad thunderstorm. But luckily, it did not rain.
Oh, thank God. I'd be so pissed.
It started to rain, like, 10 minutes after, like, the concert ended.
Oh, that's good. I would have been so fucking pissed if they were like, okay, we got to either, like, delay this or, like, God forbid, cancel.
Girl, no, she performed in the rain before, but like they would just like delay the show because I think that's what happened with Washington D.C.'s show.
Well, thank God. If that was the case, you were staying down there and you weren't gonna be fucking driving back up here.
Oh yeah, we stayed down there.
Oh
girl, you think I'm gonna be driving and getting home at like 3 o'clock in the morning? Hell no. Hell no.
How is the merchandise?
I did buy a shirt. Here's a picture of it. She's wearing a pink outfit. She has this beautiful pink wig on. It's gorgeous. She's serving. I also bought, this is the very first thing that I'm like, where's the merch table? Upstairs? Josh, let's go. We're going there. Like, that's the first, like, after we got our Powerade, and then we walked to, like, the floor, and we're like, where's the merch table? They're like, it's upstairs. That's the next thing we did. We went upstairs, and then I got my little fan that's heated.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then on the back, it has Renaissance horse on it.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah.
I thought they were going to say some holographic bullshit.
Oh, no. Renee. Like, nay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has it. And I love it. It's so great. Let me just... Ooh, girl. Yes.
I can just imagine the sound when she was doing her fucking heated.
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Great. Like, I let Josh have the fan and let him do that moment because...
At least you had that while you were fucking waiting because he blew this shit towards me when we were inside. I'm like, yo, this is a good fucking win. Hold up.
It feels really good. It was worth it. Like, there's other stuff that I did want to get, but my bank account was not letting me get those things.
That's the one thing I hate. I fucking hate because everywhere I go, the fucking merch, like a shirt, $40.
Yeah. And then, like, you get the FOMO because, like, it's only available, like, at the concert and not online. Or, like, people will resell it, but then they're reselling it for, like, a lot more. And it's like, I'm not paying more than what it costs at the concert, but...
Exactly. Like, I can imagine. How much did that cost?
This costs $35.
Okay, I can just imagine. Because did you see that sold out too?
Yes. Oh, these sold out so fast.
Exactly. So imagine someone who actually really, really wanted it.
Yeah.
They're going to sell this shit hands down $70, $75 and stuff like that. And people will buy it.
This is like a hot ticket item, like at the concerts. Like,
ooh, but you should frame it because it says Renaissance World Tour 2023. Yeah. Frame that bitch.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to frame it or like hang it up or something. People sitting next to us, they asked me where I got it. And then I was like, oh, like the moment I got here, I went to the merch table and they had like a lot, but I don't know about now. And this is like maybe midway through this show.
Oh, fuck.
So, yeah. And like the person did go to like see if they had any more fans, but they like sold out. And then like at the end of the show, like this one lady just ran up to me like, where did you get that fan? I'm like, oh, I got it from a merch table inside at the beginning. They let us like come in. That's when I got it. You should know by now, like hot ticket items are gonna go fast.
See, what I don't like about going to concerts now is because a lot of people say that, like, especially Taylor Swift, people were saying that they get there like 3 hours before their show starts just to get her fucking merchandise. And I feel like that's so stupid. It's just not fair that people can buy abundance and then do the like overtime. Like there needs to be a limitation on some bullshit.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Like there needs to be limits on like how much people can buy. Because then you get those people that are like, oh, I'm just going to buy like these sharks. And like they like just buy it and then they resell. Just like with tickets, like ever since COVID and once concerts were like starting to be a thing again, I've noticed that there's a lot of people that aren't like big fans of like these artists buying like the good seats either to resell them which I mean, like, that's always been a thing, but like either buying these tickets and then like showing up to the concert and then not giving the energy. I remember this one artist, popular, his song, just the chorus that was like popular on TikTok. And then I remember seeing videos on like TikTok going around of people like just singing that chorus line. And then once that chorus line was done, the crowd just went quiet because they didn't know anything else.
What's the artist?
I don't remember his name, but
do
it's
I
like,
know him?
I think you do. It's like sometimes in your eyes. Da, na, na, na.
I don't know.
But yeah, but like I noticed like with the Renaissance tour, like I'm also seeing that like there's people saying like there's people showing up and going to like the Club Renaissance, which is like mainly for like diehard fans that can afford that. And I am a diehard fan, but could I afford it?
How much was it?
Resale tickets were like in the thousands. So if the resale tickets were in thousands, I'm pretty sure the tickets itself were probably like 600-ish. But because I didn't have the pre-sale code for that, I couldn't get it. Honestly, I deserve to be in Club Renaissance because like just like the set and like all literally there's just one song that she sang that I'm like, I don't know the song. And it was a cover of a different song.
Okay.
So it's like not even her song. So I'm like, okay, well, everything else I did sing my heart to, so
if you know Eric, you know he's a diehard Beyonce fan. Like ever since high school, middle school, this dude has been all about her. So I can just imagine the excitement you had going preparing to see her, getting your tickets, going to see her. Like literally, if Eminem ever were to go back on tour, no money in the world will I not pay to see his bitch ass. Because A, he doesn't tour at all. So for him to be on tour, for me to have the money and be able to see him is literally my once in a lifetime opportunity.
Right.
I would have been so pissed off. I would have been like, why I need a special code? Like, I'm dying to see this bitch. $600, say fucking less, especially if I'm already spending $400 on this once in a lifetime opportunity. Because God knows if you're ever going to be able to see her again.
Right. And like that's like the issue that a lot of people are like pointing out. It's like there's these people like buying these tickets, showing up, getting like the really good seats, and then just like not bringing the energy, or like they only know like one song, and it's like,
and then it's like,
how? What you doing? You need to be up there in the nosebleeds, not up here in the front. The front is for like her diehard fans that have been fans of her for like years.
I think it's bullshit. Like, what did you have to do to get the code?
You have to like sign up for it. But like a thing that I've heard is like there's like these bots that people are using to like get in like the queue line, and then that's how they get their tickets.
Ew, what the fuck?
And it's like it's not fair.
For facts. Like if I gotta wait and fucking like have my shit ready, so do you, bitch.
Right. I'm telling you, like the day that like I got the ticket, like I was jumping around. I was like, I kind of like cried a little bit because it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna go see Beyonce.
It's a reality,
right? It's like, oh, it's like I got the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
It's official. I'm going to go see her.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the months went by. That excitement kind of like died down. And then once it started getting closer, it started building up. And then like the day of, it was like, ooh, driving. It was like just listen to Beyonce the entire way. And then like getting ready, it was like, ooh, and then like getting the car to drive to the stadium, and then seeing the stadium. Ooh, I would have had, it's happening. It's happening.
I would have had bubble guts. I would have been like needing to take a nervous shit or something.
Oh yeah, no, girl, that didn't happen to me.
Girl, when I get too excited, my stomach starts doing backflips.
But yeah, like, but I will say, like, when the show is about to start, like, I was like, oh, I think I gotta pee. And Josh, like, oh, go pee. Like, go right now. I think you should go right now. And then literally, like, after I said that, like, 5 minutes later, like, that's when, like, the music died down. And I'm like, oh, music's dying down. Well, she's coming on soon. And then 5 minutes after that, it was like, the screen changed from the colors to like the beautiful like sunset, and then the music started playing, and it's like, oh, literally my sensation to like pee went away.
Fuck yeah.
The entire night. Like I did not need to pee. Yeah, like the show was amazing. Her vocals, when she opens up with Dangerously in Love 2, ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. Her voice just well trained. Angelic, like she did this one high note and she held it for like a while and just going like up and down, like vibrato kind of type of thing. And it was like, I knew you could always sing.
Mm-hmm.
I know you can, period. But the videos don't do it justice when you see it live. Because like live, it was literally like.
That's how I felt. Like I love Sam Smith. And when he came to Orlando, what was it, like a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
When he came, I had floor tickets, but I didn't pay as much as he paid for Beyonce. I paid like $230 after tax or whatever. But bitch, at that time, literally it was like once in a lifetime for me. And this was his Thrill of It All album.
Oh, such a good
Oh
album.
my God. I thought, because his songs are moody, they're sad. His concert was anything but fucking sad. It was very dramatic, but his vocals were like the star of the show. When he did Him.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my gosh.
I remember that song.
It was so good. Like, their vocals on radio, amazing. But when you're in there in person, you feel, I don't know about you, but I felt the vibration through my body.
It's like a different sensation. And there's haters out there. They're like, oh, she can't sing live. And it's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Again, like, visuals of her interludes, amazing. Her outfits, amazing. They're like, every single time she like comes out with a new outfit, I'm like,
her
damn,
Queen Bee outfit. You have a video of that?
Oh, the Mugler one?
Yeah, you have the video of that?
Yes, I do, girl.
Video will be right here. I seen it. I saw her headpiece. I was like,
yes.
This bitch.
And then like she has two different headpieces for that outfit. There's the one that is just like the horn thing, the antennas. And then there's another one with like an extended antenna with like, and it's like, it moves. Mm-hmm. And she wore that one for for the show that I went to. And again, I was eating it up. I was living.
Saw one of her visuals. She had like a glitter like dress, and then the tits were nice, right? And she was laying down in like in a shell or
the
clam shell or some shit like that. I saw that because it was on your video. I was like, oh, not this bitch and her good tits. Oh my God.
Yeah, she ate it up. Like, I'm so happy that she opened her tour with the slower songs, because it really just shows like her vocals. Mm-hmm. She's like, hold up, I need y'all to know that I can sing. And she ate it up. And the song choices,
what was the song choices?
It was Dangerously in Love 2, 1+1, I Care. And then I think she did a cover of Diana Ross song.
Okay.
So she opens up with 4 songs.
Ooh, I love me some 1+1.
Yeah.
The vocals on that one by itself.
Yes. And then which one is it? I Care. She has like a part in that song where she's just like, ooh,
riffing.
Like, riffing. Hearing that live, it was like, I made the effort of like, I'm going to like record some of my favorite moments, but a lot of it was like, I'm just going to enjoy the moment.
Yes. I did that for Sam Smith's concert. I told myself, because I had a fucked up ankle during that time. And I told myself, I'm like, oh, I'm going to be sitting down. I'm going to be sitting down. Nah, bitch. The whole entire concert, my ass was up. I was going like this, singing it. And it was so to the point where I was like bumping into the people next to me. And I just kept on saying, sorry. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. By the 5th bump, I was like, dude, we're sisters. Like, we're not doing this shit no more. And then we're just like vibing together and shit like that.
And then speaking of like people, like the people around us, oh my gosh, they were so friendly. They were so nice. It was also their first time seeing like Beyonce. And one of the ladies that was seeing them, she was like, Mom. And like the mom was like, I've been waiting for this moment for like years, and I just never had the opportunity to see her. And I don't know, me and her, we just like clicked. Like, it was great. Like, everybody around us was amazing. Like, it just made it more fun. And then also seeing like people's like outfits. Dude. Oh yeah, there's like some people's outfits that I'm like, wow. It was amazing.
Highlight of your life.
It really was. Sis got me out here like, more. Where's the live album? Where is it? And
this motherfucker was talking about like, oh, I'm thinking about going to Kansas City. For what?
To go see Beyonce again. For her last show. I got to see her 3 songs. She didn't perform her 3 songs that I need to see. And she performed it for Stockholm, her opening show. She performed it for Atlanta, night 3. She performed it for Los Angeles, night 1 last night. So I want to see Thick, All Up in Your Mind, and definitely Drunk in Love, Dubai version. So
you saw Blue Ivy?
Yes. Oh, that moment was really cute. She comes out, and then Beyonce's singing My Power, and then she's like, this is my bloodline. And then she like stops singing, and then they're just both standing there like side by side. That's cute. So it's like, it's such a heartfelt moment. But Blue Ivy is eating it up. Homegirl can dance. like seeing how much she's grown from like her first time performing at the beginning of the tour up to like now. During that moment, it's like Beyonce, who? No, we're here for Blue.
Was there any other celebrities over there?
She did shout out to Shakira. Yeah, she was like she mentioned Shakira like at the beginning of the show and in the middle of the show.
Her Beautiful Liars, that song with Shakira.
Yes. And then at the end of the show, she mentioned Shakira multiple times.
So was she there? Did you see her?
I think she was there. I think she was just like in an elevated platform next to where we were sitting. So I think she was up there. And then I guess she was also like in the Miami show because that's where Shakira does live.
I didn't know that. I thought she still lived in like Colombia or some shit like that.
No, she moved from Spain to Miami.
That was reminding me of like my first concert. My first concert ever. Britney Spears. My aunt, I don't know what kind of like money this bitch was doing, but she took me, I think my mom paid her. I'm not really sure. She took like a bunch of like kids. She took me, my sister, and she took her friend's daughter to go see Britney Spears. I don't remember it being the best seats, but bitch, it was Britney Spears.
Right.
So I was just like, oh my God, I can't wait to see her. And literally every single year she would like do her tour, my aunt would get tickets and she would bring us. Now thinking back as an adult, bitch, you had money to take. I don't know if I don't know if she paid or helped pay these kids, but she had essentially 5 tickets she had to pay for. I don't know if Britney Spears tickets were cheap as fuck back in the days, like $20 or $30. I don't know.
But that was also like back in those days, that money was.
It had to be like 2002, 2000.
So I don't know. Relatively expensive in those times.
Exactly.
Maybe.
So I was just like, okay. But every single time Britney Spears came, we would always go. So that's 3. That was literally my first concert. And then ever since then, I never went to another concert. So the other concert that I went to was Sam Smith. And that's because I paid for it. If I could watch Adele, I would.
Oh, yeah. I would love to see Adele, but her tickets are super expensive. And then like also like, again, like what I just mentioned earlier, there's a lot of people like just buying their tickets to kind of just be like, oh yeah, I went to go see Adele, but then they're like sitting like the entire time. I don't know if you saw the video, but
I did. The guy who was like enjoying his time, and then someone would tell.
And then like some lady's like, you need to sit down. Like, bitch, no, this is a fucking concert. Like,
and even Adele was like, no, let him do his shit. Like, it's not my fault that yo bitch ass isn't standing up just like I am having a good fucking time. Literally, I thank the Lord that the people I was surrounded with in Sam Smith were just like me up, because I was standing the whole entire fucking time. And you got me fucked up if you think you're gonna tell me to sit down to see my favorite like singer. You're tripping. I'm not doing this because your bitch ass is tired. Maybe you should have thought about that when you were getting your tickets. Like, I shouldn't have to change my life because you were too broke to not get something closer to be able to sit down and still have a good view.
Right.
That's not my problem. Okay. I'm gonna stand up.
It's like these people that just want to like get these tickets because FOMO or bragging rights to be like, oh yeah, I went to go see Adele.
That's your problem. No,
like, no, girl. Or like just to like make content to be like included.
And then now with everything happening, the shootings and stuff like that, like at concerts specifically, I don't really want to go to another concert. And there's not too many artists that I would pay a buttload of money in order to see.
Yeah.
Adele is one of them. I heard Rihanna's really fucking good in concert. I wouldn't mind seeing her. And then of course,
she's never going on tour again.
Definitely not. And she's never gonna bring her fucking album out, bitch.
Right. And if she does come without an album, she's probably not gonna tour.
Exactly.
It's like with Miley Cyrus. She's like, oh yeah, I'm not going on tour for my albums.
I wouldn't care to see Miley Cyrus. But I'm not a diehard fan. Like, I like her music, but I'm not gonna pay money to see her. You know what I mean?
If I do, it's like nosebleeds.
Yeah, and then that's like same day, type of shit. If I have time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like the 3 people that I would love to see is Rihanna, Eminem. He ain't never gonna do it, but if he does want to come out, Eminem and Adele. I'm mad that I didn't know Adele had a residency. I would have fucking like been in line, but then also her shit sold out fucking quick.
Yeah. Her tickets sell out. I wish like these Ticketmaster or like these artists would like fight more for like once they buy the ticket, they cannot sell it.
Yeah.
They can't resell it.
Yeah.
They have to sell it back to like the venue Or that is it?
I think that's what Taylor Swift started to do. Like Taylor Swift, she got mad at Ticketmaster because Ticketmaster was buying her bulk of her tickets, or at least her company was selling bulk of her tickets to Ticketmaster for a certain amount, and then they were just jack pricing them up. So then I think at that point she was just like, okay, future dates or future concerts, I'm not selling my tickets to you. She's gonna sell it on her own platform.
Good, because like. That's the thing about Ticketmaster. Like, sure, like it's kind of like surge pricing. Like all these tickets might be like around the same amount, and then once these spots start filling up, then it boosts all the available seats up, and it's like, what?
I've never purchased tickets from Ticketmaster.
Who do you purchase from?
I purchased it on Sam Smith's website. And at that time, he was partnered with Live Nation, but it didn't take me to Ticketmaster or nothing like that. When I bought his tickets, it came with a free album and it came with a physical ticket. And now they don't do that. They don't do the physical tickets and stuff like that. Nor do they do, I don't know. I think some artists might give you their free album because I got the Thrill of All actual album. But, bitch, I don't even know if my car has a CD player.
Yeah.
It does? Never used it.
Yeah, it does.
Like, give me a digital album or something. But even at that point, it's just like, I have Apple Music.
Or have like a digital code for me to get the digital album.
Bitch, give me the option to switch this album out for a t-shirt. Like
give me options. Give me choices.
Give me choices, bitch. Even if you don't want to spend the money or lose the money on a t-shirt, give me a fucking bumper sticker or some bullshit.
Right.
I'll put that bitch on my computer.
Right. And let's be real. Like, they're buying those shirts in hella bulk. So they're getting for the low. Raising up the prices for like $40 for like a $15.
I'm telling you,
shirt.
That shit pisses me off because sometimes, depending on the artist, you'll see that bitch at Walmart or you'll see that bitch at Target. And I'm like, bro, I spent $40 fucking on this t-shirt and you're gonna sell it for fucking $12?
It's that FOMO during the concert.
Hard though.
And during the concert, especially once you get the liquor inside of you. Oh, me, bitch. Like, once I get the liquor in me and it starts to hit me, like, that FOMO hits. Limits do not exist to me. Credit card limit, what is that? Girl, I want that, and I want that.
Literally, I would have no fucking self-control, especially if I got my credit card with me. No self-control. I would be buying everything under the sun.
Yeah. I spent $100 over there.
That's not even bad compared to what I hear about other people selling it. Because I heard one person bought everything, like one of each.
Ooh. I have a friend that they saw Beyonce twice.
Ooh.
Yeah. They went to
like the
London,
on the Run tour?
Yeah, no, the Renaissance tour.
Oh, they saw that twice?
Yeah. They went to London to go see her, and then they also saw her in Tampa. He came back, and we met up at this the Renaissance Theater in Orlando, and he had his fan, and then he also had this windbreaker jacket.
Ooh,
and
that bitch was expensive.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, like that was like one of the items that I kind of wanted to get, but I was like,
sweatshirt, jacket, fucking expensive.
Yes. Like, girl, like I saw that and I was like,
how much was it?
I think it was like almost $200.
Girl, buy a jacket. I got a Cricket. You got me fucked up.
You got a Cricket?
No.
Oh.
I got a friend who got a Cricket though.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, buy a random jacket, get yourself a Cricket.
And then you can do it yourself.
Exactly. You design the sticker or you can mimic the sticker.
I'm thinking about like getting a Cricket.
Girl, Crickets are cute.
Yeah, you can do a lot of cute stuff with it.
You really could. Like, I'm telling, and you can start a business with it if you want to be that bitch.
I noticed a lot of people like turn their hobbies into like a profit thing, and then it ruins it for them.
Me personally, because eventually I do want to start merch and stuff like that. I want to do a Cricket. I love a long shirt and like just a random logo right here. I love that shit. Or a crew cut shirt.
Get the like embroidery.
Ooh, I would love to have an embroidery.
I don't think I told you this, but off the cuff from Beyonce real quick. I'm thinking about taking like some sewing classes.
Trying to fit your stereotype.
Yes.
Gay people know how to sew.
Yes. Like, I just want to like know how like sew. Cause like I know how like hand sew like small like repairs, but I just want to like know how to like with the machine because it's faster and it's more easier. I've heard of Joann's. There's also this place nearby me that they offer classes for like $95 for like I think 4 or 5 classes.
How much is a sewing machine?
I don't know, but like the sewing machine's gonna be included in the classes.
I'm talking about like for you to buy it outside.
It's like
It can't be. It has to be expensive, but if you know how to work it, then it's different because then at that point you can express your creativity.
Right. And like I think it's like maybe like $100-$200.
Make me a blanket.
I think like the like good quality ones are like $200 plus.
Make me a blanket. Make me a quilt.
A quilt. Once I learn how to. But yeah, like I'm looking at the library system because they do offer sewing classes.
Library. Get yourself a library card. If you're fucking sitting on your ass, get yourself a library card. You can download Libby, take classes of sewing, take Excel classes, Microsoft. If you want to learn a different language like Spanish or you're a Spanish speaker who needs to learn English, they give it to you for free with the library card.
And on top of that, there's like other types, like some libraries will also even offer you or like let you check out like power tools.
Oh!
Yes.
Where?
Like you just have to look. They don't really do it here in Florida, but like in some states, they do have like libraries where you can check out like power saws and stuff like that.
I'm telling you, if you're sleeping, wake the fuck up. Libraries are essential to growth. You can get ebooks on Libby. You can get magazines on Libby. You can get audio books on Libby. Just get your bitch ass a library card, log on, register, and you're good to fucking go.
I got 2 library cards.
You do?
Yeah. One for Seminole County and one for Orange County.
Whore. I'm pissed. I got one. Girl, throwback. Again, off of Beyonce. I remember when I was a kid and I was in school, I was celebrating my 18th birthday because I started school late. And I remember there was like, oh, so what are you going to do for your 18th birthday? And I'm like, I'm getting myself a library card.
Hell yeah.
And then my friend's just like, what? I'm like, I don't need an adult no more because my mom wouldn't go get me a library card. So I was like, when I turn 18, I'm going to get myself a library card.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did. I will, hands down, and I said it in my last pod, if you don't have cable, you don't got money for these streaming services because they're also getting expensive. Netflix, they have movies, DVDs, they have seasons, box sets that you can check out for a week straight. They got albums if you can't afford a smartphone. I don't know if they have record.
That hit.
I don't know if they have record albums, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do have vinyls.
I don't think they have vinyls. I think it's just CDs.
Well, anyways, I'm telling you, like in high school, everyone was like, you're not going to go to the clubs? No, I'm not going to go to the fucking clubs. I'm getting a book. I'm getting my library card and I'm calling it a fucking day. I'm not a person who goes to the clubs. The clubs is not for me.
It's not for me anymore.
I like a lounge.
Yeah, like a lounge bar, kind of like sit down, like a nice bar. The only club I also go to is like Southern Nights, but like I got to plan that like maybe like a week or 2 weeks in advance.
I've been to
mentally prepare.
I've been to Southern Nights once. It wasn't my cup of tea. The gays on that night were rude as fuck.
I mean, the gays do kind of like to take over.
There was one guy, he had like really nice makeup and things like that. And I told him, I was like, oh, I like your makeup. Because he just kept on staring at me when I was with my friend. And I was like, why is this cat looking at me like I'm not supposed to be here? Because, you know, some gays don't like straight women in their environment. Understandable. But I'm not hostile. I'm just trying to mind my business with my friend.
Right.
So I'm just there. And
it's okay if you're at the gay club with a gay friend or like somebody part of the community. But if you're just there with like a whole bunch of other straight people, just be like, we want to avoid like straight men, then no.
I was literally,
you weren't doing that.
I wasn't doing that. I would never do that. Like literally, I don't go to gay places by my fucking self. I'm usually there with friends because who the fuck am I? Like I said, I don't like going out, but my friends do. So guy was like drinking his stuff and his makeup was nice. And then he just kept on looking at me. So I figured, let me be nice to like, let you know that I'm seeing you look at me. Stop looking at me. So I was like, I like your makeup. And then he just mimicked me. I like your makeup.
Oh, girl, you should have punched that motherfucker in the face.
Okay. And he's like, okay. And then he just kept on giving me attitude. I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? What the fuck is your problem? And then like, he's just like, after that, he snapped down. He just started laughing. And then he like walked away. His friend comes in after him and he was like, sorry, he gets like this when he's extremely drunk.
Doesn't excuse it.
Okay. And then I look at my friend, I'm like, am I tripping? He was like, no, he's fucking weird. And you're better than me because I would have thrown a drink at him. And I'm like, I'm not trying to start a riot, bro.
Right.
Because then they're not going to let straight bitches in no more.
Right. They're just going to pick you up and toss you out the door.
Exactly. You definitely ruined my fucking vibe.
Right.
But like, that was my only experience with Southern Nights and I just will never go again. But that's not my experience at all gay bars. Because like I said, I've been to gay bars in Vegas and it was an amazing time. I fucking loved it. The thing is, they embraced, like, they were like, oh, so what can I get you, sweetie? Or something like that. Like, it was very chill. I'm just another bitch in there. But this person, like, he just ruined it. And I'm just like, I went to 2 places that were very populated with the gays. Vegas and West Hollywood. WeHo. And I never encountered that.
Yeah.
It was just in fuck-ass Florida that I fucking had to deal with that bullshit.
Yeah. I just feel like the gays in general, like, some of them think their shit don't stink. But that guy was just trying to cause a commotion.
Clearly, and the fact that your friend is over here just like
defending
cleaning you up afterwards is like, sorry about that.
Get your friend together before somebody before somebody puts them up.
Basically, because I was just like, girl, that should piss me the fuck off. But back onto Beyonce.
But yeah, back onto Beyonce.
Or back onto concerts. Which one was your first concert that you ever went to?
My first concert was seeing Pierce the Veil. And this was at...
Is it the theater on East Colonial?
Yes.
That shit was small.
Yeah. But there was like 3 other bands performing too. So like we were waiting like a hot minute before that band came. But the thing is like we were like right there at the
the barricades?
The barricades. So we were like up close.
Did you see them?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh yes, girl.
Did you touch them?
No, I did not touch them.
Damn. When was this?
This was like I was still a senior in high school.
Oh, that was your first time ever going to a concert?
Yes. I know, girl. Because, like, there's, like, times, like, I remember, like, when Adele came here to tour for 19 and then 21, she came to City Walk.
Hard Rock?
Hard Rock Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Not hotel.
The Hard Rock Cafe or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She came to tour there and, like, the tickets were, like, $60. Now, I told my
Damn, that's cheap.
Right.
For Adele?
For Adele. This is, like, her album 19 and, like, 21.
But she's smacking on fucking 21 and 19. That's when she popped off.
Like, I think it was for 21, actually. But this was, like, still, like, at the beginning of, like, 21. So, like, before someone like you became super popular.
And Rolling in the Deep is in that bitch, too, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
And, like, but someone like you is, like, the song that kind of, like, really, like...
lifted
the whole album up.
Girl,
but, like...
you ain't a real Adele thespian unless you got her Chasing Pavements.
Chasing Pavements.
I heard her on Artists to Look For on VH1.
Mm-hmm. I remember, like, when... That was, like, her first song. And, like...
That was her first biggie.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved
and, like,
her.
I remember, like, hearing, like, her first album. Because, like, I did hear her before 21 came out.
Mm-hmm.
I, like, want to go to that concert. And I was, like, really, like, trying to convince my mom, like, it's only $60. You can just drop me off. I can probably have, like, a friend come with me. With who? Do I know them? No. No, I'm not going to let you know, like, go. Because, one, who are they? I don't know them. But, again, like, my mom was, like, not making any effort to, like, know my friends or even let them come over.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, so, and like on top of that, and then I don't have $60. Oh, it's $60.
Yeah. $60 is cheap as fuck.
Right. So like, I went to go see her. I went to see Lady Gaga when she was on the Fame Monster tour. I don't remember how much her tickets was.
She was Amway?
Yes, she was Amway.
Oh, that's going to be a little bit expensive.
Yeah, but like,
nosebleed seats. I'll be okay. Listen, I'll be okay with fucking nosebleeds. I just want to be in the space.
Right. But then again, it was like every time like there was a concert, like, who are you going to go with? How are you going to get there? With what money? And that's why now I feel like, you know what? I'm going to splurge a little bit for my concerts.
How many concerts have you been to since then?
Okay, so I've been to Carly Rae Jepsen, Melanie Martinez, Florence and the Machine, Lana Del Rey, Beyonce.
Damn. Veronica's. I remember you went there to Veronica's.
But that was a free concert.
They were so good. I feel so untouched right
tea
now.
on that, though. I don't know if I told you, but like the drummer, when they came to go play at the Aloft Hotel, the drummer at the time, like, messaged me on Grindr to be like, oh, you're cute. How about after the show, we come back to my room?
Did you?
No.
Was he not cute?
Oh, no, he was cute.
Why did you do it? Were you in a relationship?
No, I had Sydney with me.
Girl, Sydney, keep the car running.
Right? Like, girl, go to like go to like a restaurant and eat something. I'll be back.
Go to iBar, bitch. I'll meet you down there.
Right.
That's my biggest dream, bitch. You know what you need to do? I asked you if you watched or read FanFiction. You need to do a FanFiction on that bullshit. You said yes, and you went up there.
But yeah, like I really thought about like hooking up because he was cute.
How cute? Like was he like emo cute?
No, enough to like get in these pants and get some nudes from me.
Fuck yeah, bitch. His artwork. I remember one time I was scrimming through Eric's. I was looking through Eric's phone because we were just seeing like I don't know why I had his phone. I think I was listening to music and I was like, oh, let me look at his pictures. Biggest mistake of my life, bitch. I found a nudie and I was like, oh, Eric. And then he was like, what?
Oh, yeah. What about it, sis?
Basically. And then he was like, oh, you want to see others? I have artwork. And he literally had an album.
Back in the day.
They were cute though. They were really nice. They were very subtle, but they were like very like,
you know, sensual.
Yeah,
very,
yeah.
Kind of like artistic, not like bam in your face. It was
it wasn't straight where it was just a dick pic. It was very like romantic.
It was posed. There was like thought behind it. There was like, it was sensual.
I was just shook. I was like, Eric, you're doing nudes?
Yeah, girl. I'm telling you, like, if OnlyFans was a thing back in the day.
You would have done it?
Oh, yeah, girl.
Fuck yeah.
My nudes back in the day.
I asked my friend, I was like, would you do a sex tape? And she said, yeah, I would, but it would have to like, you know, be something natural or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I feel that. To me, it would have to be on something real vintage because just in case I don't want shit to be like coming out.
Yeah. Like,
it has to be on
your
like.
face can't be shown.
Fuck no. Right. And then I was just like,
I have that possible deniability. There we go. Oh my god.
I gotta be drunk because you know Licka does
more a little bit comfortable,
loosey goosey, bitch. Yeah. So then I was like, would you do it? Because I just thought in my head because I remember I had a friend. She had a sex tape with her boyfriend, and then they broke up. And he had it on his phone, and I was like, oh my god. I was stressing more than she was. I was like, what are you gonna do? Like, are you gonna like to have the cops like get involved? And she was like, no, he wouldn't do it. But sure enough, he didn't send it out, but he did like show his friends. And I was just like, don't you
That's why like whenever like you like have, because you know, relationship, like you're gonna probably send nudes here or there or whatever to kind of get yourself in
Snapchat,
especially like with Snapchat. And you know, sometimes they're gonna save those pictures. Or like you send them through text messages to like have them have it. And that's why whenever y'all break up, y'all need to like make it be known like your pictures or whatever deleted.
Exactly. But then like I was just like, is your face in it? And she was like, of course it was. And I'm just like, what's your problem?
Mistake number one, girl.
Exactly.
Always have your face out of it and any noticeable like stuff that can be tied to you. Like
exactly. Tattoos. So then I was just like, I was freaking more out than she was. And she was just like, he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. So yeah, he didn't send it out, but he showed his friends.
Girl, how did we get to nudes from Beyonce?
I don't know. Concerts. And you said something about Grindr. And then I just remember going into like
the drummer from Veronicas. But yes, I did go see K-Flay.
You saw Paramore.
Oh, yes, and I saw Paramore.
Girl, his fucking video.
Oh, my gosh.
The video will be here, and I'll put audio for his specific.
Oh, my gosh. And then, like, you know what? Here's Paramore right here. And then here's Beyonce's with her opening one. Or the one with the cozy transition to Alien Superstar.
Ooh. Okay, they'll be here for you guys. But no, when he sent me that video, I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know, something about, and like, before we went to like the concert at the arena, like we were in downtown like bar hopping.
Oh, fuck.
So I was feeling the alcohol, and then once we got into Amway, we got like 2 more drinks there. Mm-hmm. So before that song came on, I was on my first drink, or like getting close to like done of my first drink from Amway. Mm-hmm. And then after that, I had my second drink from Amway, which was my last drink.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I was feeling the alcohol. They have heavy pours.
Thank God for the prices that they fucking have.
I think they do what they like do like 2 drinks in 1 cup.
Okay.
So you're not like going back and forth every so often because it's a big cup. And if
What'd
you
you
did the
order?
math, not a Long Island. I don't do Long Islands anymore.
Ooh!
I don't. I just don't. I can't handle them anymore. But I think I did a sunrise tequila, and it was just like a really big cup. And if you did the math, it was like $37 to like $15 for 2 drinks worth in that 1 cup. So whatever.
Girl, I wish you would have told me. I would have gone to go see fucking
Paramore. Oh yeah, I tried to get tickets for Lana Del Rey.
She's coming to concert again?
She's coming to Tampa. She has like a 10-day tour date that she just announced for Tampa, or like for some states.
Didn't they sell out? Oh, they did.
Minutes. Like
damn.
Minutes.
Hasn't she not been on tour for a hot moment too?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right. So she's coming to Tampa and she's coming to West Palm Bay.
Damn.
I was in the middle of work.
Girl, I would have
and
excused
I'm like there,
myself.
like my phone is like right there, like with the screen, like in the queue, and I was like beyond 2,000 in the queue line. And then my friend Michelle was trying to get tickets, and then Lauren and Brittany were trying to get tickets. Lauren didn't get through, but Brittany got through. But she ended up not buying tickets because it was like shitty seats for like the amount, I guess, that they were like offering or whatever. But like for me, I'm like, I don't care where I am for Lana Del Rey. It could be all in the back. I'm still gonna vibe. Like I don't need to be in the front for Lana Del Rey.
But she didn't have a new album, so it's just gonna be her old stuff.
She did come out with an album. She came out with
I like 2 Lana Del Rey songs.
Which one?
Dark Paradise.
Yep, I knew you were gonna say that.
And Younger or Young.
Young and Beautiful.
Yes, Young and Beautiful. Those are my 2 favorites that I like from her. And I think I like other ones because of you.
Yeah.
One thing that's gonna happen when I'm with Eric, I'm gonna like a fucking like theater show soundtrack. I ended up liking Hamilton because of his bitch ass.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna end up liking something from Lana Del Rey. And he plays on loop 3 fucking artists: Ariana Grande, Beyonce, always, never fucking fails, and Lana Del Rey. Those 3 are on consistent loop. I'm gonna walk away with that, and if it's not that, I'm gonna walk away with a fucking soundtrack or some shit that I end up liking, because this dude's a theater nerd.
Not so much for Ariana anymore.
Oh, and then I got Video Game because of you. Fucking
it's you, it's all for you. Everything I do, I tell you all the time. Heaven is a place on earth with you. Tell me all the things you wanna do. I heard that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true?
Oh my God. One time, I think during COVID, we linked up at night and we went to our local Starbucks that we always like went to. And the parking lot was fucking empty. We were listening to our old Inks music like Evanescence, Green Day.
Sleeping with Sirens, Mayday Parade.
That one guy, the Helena, what's his name?
My Chemical Romance.
My Chemical, like we were listening to the oldies.
Like very angsty music.
Exactly. And then out of all the parking spots, this fucking car comes and pulls up next to me and him. And I'm like,
I remember that.
I'm literally looking around like, why the fuck are you next to us?
I think that car thought that we were like their drug dealer or something.
I thought that person was trying to meet up with us because they literally, like, I kid you not, like, here's my car for the YouTube audience. We're parked right here next to the tree. My car, because I'm in his car, is on the opposite side since it's like you park front and back. I'm right there. And then the car is parked right next to his car. Imagine an empty parking lot. And it's just 2 cars.
Just 2 cars like this.
Me and him.
And then here comes this car just for like, what, 2-3 minutes? And then they're like, oh.
Yes. And then we're just like laughing and shit. I'm just like, okay. Well then. Anything else from Beyonce?
Her dancers, phenomenal.
I saw that they had voguing happening during, like, I guess, the interludes or whatever.
Near the end of the show. It happens right before she does her last song, Summer Renaissance. And it's just like her dancers, a select few, just voguing, doing their own little solo. They fucking eat. No crumbs left.
I thought some of the dancers were from, if you guys haven't seen it, there is a voguing competition on HBO called Legendary. I thought some of the dancers were on that show competing and shit like that.
Some of them are.
Okay, cool. Because I remember seeing, like you said, you didn't film, but you showed me videos of other people in other states
of
them filming. And I was like, that person looks mad fucking familiar.
Yeah.
And if he wasn't in Legendary, he was in Pose. I fucking know it.
Probably not Pose, but Pose does. If y'all haven't seen Pose,
y'all need to watch it. That shit was fucking good.
It's about like the whole ballroom culture. And
in the early 1980s.
Like the early 80s. It's also like around like the
AIDS
HIV
pandemic.
Yeah.
I love Electra. That bitch is funny as shit. She be Electra.
Oh my God. Yes.
She be reading.
Lubricate. That show is so good. But yeah, there are like some dancers that are in the show Legendary. I think Honey Balenciaga is part of the house that was in Legendary, but I don't think they were on the show.
Oh,
I think that was like maybe after the show or something like that. But I do remember seeing like Honey Balenciaga like on TikTok of like the whole ballroom culture. And I feel like when it comes to like, you know, some gay culture, like there's a lot of gays that like love and breathe and adore drag queens. I'm kind of about drag queens. Like I can enjoy like drag queens and enjoy that their shows and like the work that they do. But like I feel like when it comes to like ballroom culture, I kind of like enjoy it more because it's like it's dancing.
It's so creative.
And it's like competitive, and it's like I enjoy that more.
The niche that they've made for themselves in order to embrace and just to have an outlet for creativity. I can appreciate it. It's so beautiful. And when he introduced me to Legendary, I took it upon myself to just continue watching it and shit like afterwards because they're so creative with the challenges that the Halloween episode that they had.
Oh, girl. And then like just like the way that they like read each other, and it's like it's not meant to be like malicious. It's just kind of like friendly. It's like banter.
It's like, just regular competitive shit talking,
right? And like, but it's not to the point where they're like trying to fight each other.
No.
It's all like, okay, I'm going to show you what I can do.
And if you love Kiki in that bitch, she's one of the judges. And then for the first season, they had Megan Thee Stallion on it. They have, if you love Zendaya and her outfits, they got Law, who is her, used to be stylist and stuff like that. Like, there is so much, it's just like gorgeous, like dancing, voguing. And then what they do, which I appreciate it, is they go into depth about not only who they are, like with any dance competition, the background of the dancers, but they go into the history of ballroom and they really appreciate it. They bring in titans of ballroom etiquette, like people who started it earlier days in New York and stuff like that. They bring those legends onto it to appreciate it and to help judge it.
And then here's, because you're like speaking about like legends, in the Renaissance tour, Beyonce does bring like a person that's like kind of like narrating like the shows throughout like interludes and stuff.
The MCs.
The MCs like just doing those ad libs like pow 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 pow, like doing all that. She brought 2 of those. For like the show, and it's just like for her to like actually reach out to like legends in the community to like bring them and bring onto the show. Great.
That's what I like. I don't like people or artists who try to monetize a culture like that and they don't bring in actual legends or actual people who laid the groundwork for. Whoa, what happened?
Taylor Swift. Oh, you mean Taylor Swift?
I did not know that.
There's a part where she has like a Voguing section, but it's like just her and then like a few of her white dancers, and then this one black gay guy that's like, he's attempting to Vogue and do the whole ballroom thing.
Hold up. Like, what song does this bitch have where voguing is appropriate?
Exactly.
Renaissance is ballroom.
It's inspired by her uncle, Uncle Johnny.
It's what the fuck does Taylor Swift have that has to do with voguing?
And that's the thing about like Taylor Swift. Like I even though I enjoy some of her songs, that's my issue with
She's
Taylor.
a colonizer is what we're hearing.
Basically, yeah. Like she only brings people to like monetize them.
Oh fuck.
And
I
like
didn't know
the
that.
whole like gay community is like she'll bring them on for like a music video, but then like does nothing when like all these like anti-trans laws, anti-gay laws are like being passed. And again, like during like the tour, like there's a moment where she like has like this person that's voguing, heavy on the quotation marks. It's like, you know, like if you see like a performance and then like you're trying to do it like in your own bedroom.
Never.
But like it's like you think you're like, oh my God, I'm so
you're
good.
Fucking killing it.
But like you're not killing it. You look like a damn fool.
Like
that's what the person looks like. And then like when they like do the dip, or as people know wrongly as the death drop, they react. She goes, nice. It's so bad. But then all the Swifties want to be like, oh yeah, like Taylor's like better than Beyonce. Bitch, where? I will die on this fucking hill. Like I've been seeing it so much. Like Beyonce's not getting her fucking like praise that she is like the best. And these Taylor Swifties are like, oh, she's the best. She's like the highest touring, blah, blah, blah. Eras tour, blah, 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 blah. But like, I've seen like 3 articles where they said like Beyonce's tour is gonna like probably like end around like the $2.4 billion mark.
You just had me shocked that she's having people vogue at her fucking like music.
Oh yeah.
Like seriously, like literally, what music does she have where you vogue?
She literally nothing. Nothing.
That's like when you sent me a screenshot of like Sam Smith. Again, I love you, Sam Smith. But like where you send me pictures of him shaking his ass. What music do you have where you're shaking your ass?
Right.
You have to make it make sense, dude. You gotta make it make sense. Taylor Swift, what you got that's fucking over here voguing and shit?
Literally, she has no songs where you can vogue to.
Anyways.
But I digress.
We digress. And that brings us to the end of the pod.
But yeah, I just want to end off like Beyonce, girl. I know you're not watching this, but in my little heart,
I hope you are. Look around, everybody on you. Yes.
You did that, and all the Beehive members like.
Look around, it's me and my crew.
I was like a Beehive member. I thought like, oh yeah, like I really love her music, blah blah blah. Like I'm not a Beehive member, but like going to the tour and like singing literally every single song word for word and knowing like even like her like not so well known songs, I'm like, oh no, I am Beehive. I am part of the Beehive. I'm in this bitch. And again, I deserve to be in Club Renaissance.
For facts. It's bullshit. But he did try. He did try his little heart out to become and be upgraded to that bitch. And he was just denied.
It just didn't happen.
But he tried. That's a lie. I was gonna say I could never go to a concert by myself, but I was at Sam Smith by myself because this fucker. I'm gonna show you I'll show you the video. He was in the boonies, and I was like, Eric, where are you at?
Well, we got our tickets for free.
He got his tickets for free because our mutual friend won them on the radio, but she couldn't make it, so she gave it to him. And I was like, oh, I'm going. Just come with me, and I'll drive us over there. But I'm on the ground,
right?
And we're gonna be separate. And he was like, all right, cool, say less. But that brings us to the end of our pod. Anything you would like to say to the audience? Mahomanoi, that's all we can say.
English hard. Oh wait, let me give y'all a little
close up. We back up so they can see in the light. All right, well, that was it. Stay safe. Dos vidania. Bye.
Bye. Tuvalu.
Tuvalu? Tuvalu? Period.
Period.